Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So just starting off on the weekly on the Euro-USD, just to get a feel for what's actually going on here. So you can see this area that we're in. If I scroll to the left, you can see quite a bit of interaction with these two levels. And you can see we've broken through some significant support. But if I go further back, all the way back to 2004, you can see we have a very strong area of support here. So it's coming back to the present time. You can see for the year, pretty much big down, big up, big down, big confusion at the moment. We are in an upward trend. Everything is grouped to the upside. We're in an area of support. Probably, I think more than likely, a opportunity to look for some longs. So that is a pretty interesting picture that we have right now. So strong weekly support. You can see how last 2 weeks we've tried to bounce up off this, out of this area, and now we are just stuck in it. So pretty much range bound, and you can see that is pretty much the high and low of Friday, and for me that is kind of the line in the sand. So we're either going to head sideways or looking for some more downside, but massive weekly and monthly support here. So I'm a little bit skeptical about that. I'd want to see some clean breaks and retests before trading this. So for me at the moment, Euro-USD is sit on hands. If we move across to US dollar Japanese yen, you can see on Friday pretty much big up, big down, big confusion, but we have a crossover of the moving averages, and we're sort of hovering on the 155 at the moment. So the big question here is, are we going to see further downside? In other words, this upward trend that we've had for since April sort of come to an end, or are we're going to form base and continue to the upside? So at the moment, I would expect us to continue to the downside looking at the hour. If we get above the high of Friday, that would change my tune at the moment. But for me at the moment, we are looking for a return to 110.099 or 111. So that's kind of the area that we're looking for. If we can return, sorry, not 111. That's gonna be way too far above us. Sorry, guys. Still too early in the morning. So we're looking for 110.1. So 110.1. Or alternatively 110. So that's the area that we're looking for. Pull back into that, get some structure and opportunity to sell off with a stop area above the high of Friday. But it is Monday, so it's probably more than likely going to be a little bit slow. Moving on to British pound Japanese yen, and this has been one-way traffic at the moment. So you can see we've had a pretty solid crossover. We've been in quite a long upward trend for a very long period of time. So we're going all the way back to November last year, and we are now got a crossover out of that trend for a reversal to the downside. So you can see there's a cross. We are below cross happened way back here. We've got the 155 crossing over now as well. So all three moving averages starting to point to the downside on the higher time frames. That is an indication that we have a pretty solid trend reversal underway. So what that means for me is I'm looking for opportunities to sell, and the first opportunity is going to be somewhere around 151,620, and I'd also be interested in this area up here, which is 151,824. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Wait for the pullback, look for the shorts, move to the downside. You've got a pretty high stop loss at the moment. Wow, it's 890 points. So going to be pretty small position size, looking for a move up there, small position size, stop up here, and then see how that's going to play out. Just be wary, you could have a move a little bit higher up as well. Just go to there. So you could have a move up to 152,079 as well. But yeah, you don't want to be short with the oscillators like that. You want to see price come back up here, and then you want to get back in on this for a ride to the downside. But it does look like it's a bigger trend reversal happening at the moment. So lastly, Euro British pound. We've been in this messy downtrend for some time. We've moved to the upside, oscillators group to the upside. If you look at price, you've got a high, lower high forming, And if you look at the oscillators, high, higher, high. So we've got continuation diversions here. I would expect exactly the same thing that has been transpiring for the last couple of weeks, and that is I want to be there, we want that, and that is a bounce off this area that we're at. We can see pretty solid support, and we haven't really, we've got a fairly decent rejection of it, but it was no continuation, both the upside. So since then we haven't really tested it again, except for now. So I would kind of be looking at this thinking we have an opportunity to move to the downside. Could be a potential reversal starting on the hour. So in other words, it's a big major level here that we're rejecting, moves to the downside and then break and find support here. So if that does happen, if you find support here, then you may be looking in the next couple of days for an opportunity upside. But for me at the moment, this is an opportunity for short right where we are. And you have a stop area above 0.85980. So 0.85980 is a stop area, and wait for the European Open and see what transpires here. But I have a strong suspicion if you play the London breakout strategy on this one to the downside, you do have a couple of levels to target. So the first one is going to be 0.85684 and the second one is going to be 0.85551. Get through those two levels, then you can pretty much expect us to pick up that trend line. Then you would expect a reversal off here and then a continuation to the downside. But anyway, for now, this is looking like a shorting opportunity up here. Of all four pairs, that's looking like the most likely. Anyway, that's it for me. That's the way I'm playing this today. Euro British Pound is the one that I think I'm going to be focused on. Anyway, that's it. Catch up with you later. Cheers for now.